Hey guys, it's Rich. I want to kind of do a video response, but not kind of thing. And this person posted a video saying about their YouTube pet peeves of 2016. I'm not sure who it was. It was liked by somebody, and I ended up watching it, seeing what their pet peeves were. And it was about people being fake, or they do all these things. They have a certain camera that's, on a tripod and certain lighting and all that stuff. And they put on makeup and all that. And it really ticks this person off because they like to vlog. And I kind of see their point. Because while editing can get in the way of the authentic self and the makeup and the lighting and the professional look and all that stuff, it can get in the way of seeing somebody's authentic self. However, I also disagree with this because they also said about watching videos that are obviously scripted. And I have no problem watching videos that are obviously scripted because it means that the person put the time and the energy into scripting it, and they put the time and the energy into editing it and making sure that the lighting was flattering to themselves, or that they dolled themselves up and everything. But I see where they're coming from on the unauthentic self, but I also do disagree with it. Whenever people are posting on YouTube, as Ember Honey Raven put so eloquently, in the way that she does, she says, I don't care what you guys are posting, I just want to see what you're doing in life. I want to be like, what are you doing over there? And I'm just paraphrasing what she said, and I know where she's coming from. Whenever it comes to watching vlogs that are just random vlogs about anything, I don't care if you do makeup tutorials, or if you're doing a review on an iPhone, or something little like that, or a craft or something like that. If you're somebody that I want to connect with in an authentic way, getting ideas and batting them back and forth, I don't care necessarily what your video content is about, though I find some things more interesting than other things, like a makeup video. I'm not gonna really watch a makeup tutorial as intently as, say, with Annie's Tarot Together. Now, I will say that Annie, and I hope she doesn't take offense to me using her as an example, but Annie sometimes gets in front of the camera and she says, oh, my hair is terrible, and I didn't put makeup on today, and this and that. And I'm one of those people that, I'm sitting there while she's fixing her hair, and I say, Annie, stop fixing your hair, you're fine, you're beautiful, whatever. Talk about your day, vlog to me, tell me what's going on with you, give me an update. Or in the case of the Tarot Together, or in the case of any of her teaching videos, her tutorial videos, or topic videos. In the case of any of those, teach me something, I want to learn. Oh, wise one, you. Whenever it comes to stuff like that, I can see how certain people, they want to look nice for the camera. They want to be presentable in the way that they want to be presented. And I understand that. It's one reason that I got the lighting. The lighting in here really bugged me. It was terrible lighting, as it was also in my house as far as making videos. It wasn't good lighting for making videos. And I knew that. But I worked with what I had. But now that I have the lighting, I enjoy the product that is going out to you guys a lot more than what it was before. So it's actually about how I'm presenting myself and how I'm being authentic to you, or giving you more of an authentic look into who I am a more clear look at who I am, rather than drowned out by bad overhead lighting. So for me, it's more of a, this is how I want you to see me, not necessarily because I'm vain, as the person that made this video suggested that those people are like. It's not because I'm vain, it's because I want to give you guys the person of who I am. I enjoy being seen in better lighting. I don't like to be seen in the depths of darkness. It's just not appealing to me when watching my own videos while I'm editing them. And that's another thing that they touched on, was when editing. Some people have these edited videos that are, you know, put together in a certain order and put together seamlessly and scripted out and all that. And I will say that whenever I'm making a teaching or topic video like the Christo-Pagan series, those are kind of scripted out, more or less. And yes, you can tell. However, the reason that they're scripted out is because there is information that I want to pass on to others, not because I'm not authentic or that I'm fake. It's because I want the people viewing it to get the most information in the small time span that I try to make those videos. I want them to get the most information out of it. I'll tell you this, with my videos, a lot of times I have to edit down from like 40 minutes down to like 10 minutes because they're just so long. As far as I go, I do enjoy watching long videos, but many people don't. So for me, I script them out so I get the most information in the shortest amount of time so people can get that information and go and do what they want. So for me, on topic videos such as the Teacher Tuesday, the Wellness Wednesdays, Saintly Sundays, the Collecting Rich Memories whenever that comes out, the Christo-Pagan series, whenever those all come out, yes, for the most part, they are scripted in one way, shape, or form or another. That's just the way it is. So you're not sitting there for half an hour hearing me go, oh wait, I didn't mention then this and that. Yeah, it's cutting all that BS out, basically. So yes, I do edit my videos, and that's as much as for my knowing that I can give you guys a good product, as much as it is you guys getting the most information without sitting there for half an hour with me reiterating the same stuff over and over. It's just a kindness factor from me to you guys that you're not sitting there listening to me ramble forever. Anyhow. So whenever it comes to scripted and editing videos, yes, it's something that I do, and I do quite extensively now, more than I did in the past, because it's a kindness factor to you guys that I make a better quality product, that I come to you in a more professional manner, especially with those scripted videos, those tutorial or the topic videos, because I'm not only representing myself, I'm representing a lifestyle. I'm representing a religious practice of sorts, a spiritual practice. I'm representing that, and I want to represent it in the best way that I can. So for me, that's something that I'm going to continue to do. And also, as far as that goes, whenever I'm doing these videos, keep in mind that I am not a subject matter expert in any stretch of the imagination. Some of these things, such as the Teacher Tuesdays, Saintly Sundays, and even some of the Wellness Wednesdays, even in the Christo-Pagan series, there's things that I am first learning. You know, this is the first time I've ever delved into this subject. Even the Futhark Fridays, I forgot those ones. These are some things that I'm learning for the first time, that I'm committing to my own memory, to my own repertoire of knowledge based within my spirituality. It's something that I'm coming to for the first time. Some of the things I've dealt with before that I do have a little bit of a background on, some of it's a refreshing of my knowledge on it and expanding on what I know about it. So it's a mixture of knowledge gained now, knowledge gained in the past, and anywhere in between. So for me, scripting that stuff out just makes sense. It's giving you guys the best quality information as far as the research that I've done and the basis that I have behind it in my own practice, whether I've practiced this before or this is my first time delving into it and getting to know it for the first time or getting reacquainted with it for the second time, I guess. Like the Futhark Fridays. I've dealt with runes for years. I haven't dealt with them in probably a good 4 years, 4.5 years-ish, if not maybe a little bit longer. But before that, I was really into runes for the longest time. But I haven't dealt with them in such a long time that I actually want to get back into doing them, casting runes and giving myself a reading, getting back into reacquainting myself with the symbols and symbology behind it. It's something that I really want to get back into. And you guys, if you're watching the Futhark Friday, are going on that journey with me, whether you like it or not. It's me reacquainting myself with everything. So, yes. And the same can be said for the Christo-Pagan series. The Saintly Sunday series is going to be me learning about these saints for the first time, acquainting myself with them, getting acquainted with them, rather. It's me being authentic to giving you the information that I have in a straightforward way of, I do not know who the saint is, but this is what I learned about them, and this is what I gained from knowing who they are, and this is what I want to explore further within myself, stuff like that. And I'll touch on that more whenever the time comes for those videos. So, yeah. That's what's going on with that. Like I said, a lot of this is knowledge base that I'm gaining for the first time or reacquainting myself with. So I want to make sure that I give it in the best way possible. And I also wanted to touch on the topic of makeup. Now, I don't wear makeup. I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't wear makeup. But I also don't roll out of bed with my hair all in a mess all over the place and do a video. I like to get a shower before I do a video. I like to, if I don't get a shower, at least to make sure that I look clean for a video. That means straightening out my hair or, putting some water on my face, washing my face off, something like that. Making sure that I am kind of presentable, because I don't want to come looking at you guys like, I just rolled out of bed. It's not something that you guys need to see, and it's not something that I want to be seen like. That's why I get a shower before I head out for the day. So, that's why I get washed up before I leave my dorm. Just the way I am. I like to present myself in a certain way. It makes me feel good about who I am. And if you making videos, if you have to put makeup on and you have to do your hair in a certain way and mess with the lighting and all that stuff to make sure it's perfect, edit your video down or script it out, if that's what you have to do to make a video, I give you props, because as long as if you are putting a video out there, as long as if we're touching bases with one another and we're having that connection with one another, that's what I care about. I don't care if you have makeup on or anything like that. Now, if that makes you feel better, and if that makes you feel like you're presented in a certain way, and that's just a self-esteem boost, more power to you. But as for me, it's not needed. But for me personally, whenever I do a video, I like to make sure my hair is at least somewhat good. I don't like to do it if I have a blemish on one side of my face that's noticeable. I turn my face the other direction or something like that. I want to try to be presentable in the way that I want to be seen. And that's just me in my everyday life. That's me being my authentic self. So, being presented in the best light is the way that I want to be presented in life, and it's the way that I want to be presented on YouTube. But as for the topic videos, whenever I do those and script them out and so on and so forth, that's not only out of the way I want to be viewed, that's out of respect for my own spiritual path. That's out of respect for the research that I've put into the topic, and also for the people that hold very closely to beliefs such as the saints, or have worked with the saints for many years. It's out of respect for them that I am giving the saints the respect they deserve. Or with the Teacher Tuesday, people that, one of the first that we're going to talk about is Gerald Gardner, and the influence that he's had on the community. And that's out of respect for Gerald Gardner in that video, that I talk about him with the most respect that I can, and the knowledge base and the research done, that I can speak on the topic of him in the best way that I can, in the most respectful way that I can. If I come rolling out of bed and I do a topic video on Gerald Gardner with my hair all a mess, looking like I just rolled out of bed, that to me, that's not respectful to Gerald Gardner and the influences that he's had. So, to me, it's about respect as much as it is about the way I want to be viewed. And the respect as far as people that take other topics I discuss, that hold closer to those than I may, it's giving respect to them as well. So it's very much a respect part. So that's basically all that I have for this video response, non-video response thing on authentic self and the things that kind of tick this person off on YouTube, or YouTubers that tick this person off for 2016, whatnot. So, it's my thoughts on that subject. Anywho, until next time, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe. There will be some giveaways in the future. So make sure that if you are not subscribed, that you go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't been to Christo-Paganism.com, go ahead and go there. Let me know what you think about some of the articles that are on there. Let me know what you would like to have in the store on there. If there's anything that you want, let me know, and I will try to get it posted up. I'm looking to get more things posted up within the next week or so. I also have to update the calendar on there, and I will let you guys know when that calendar is updated. So, and I will also be mentioning it on Twitter, so if you stalk me on there, you will get notified of the calendar being updated and whatnot. So, go ahead and stalk me on Twitter if that is something that you would like to do. Until next time, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.